these go because they will always be in style. They are our hot pick, and for the last day ever at this price, they're $66.24, and they've never been in shoe shopping with Jane before. And they're also in medium and wide widths. A lot of times when we see a shoe like this, we don't have wide. We do have wide. So jump on those sizes in either the burgundy. Next to that, we have black. Classic, beautiful stem to stern, top to bottom black. Beautiful shoe. And then the one that I just popped on, the gray. And this is the Ingalls bottom. Get in here, Amy Oselkit.
I was gonna say, this is your favorite, and you can never remember the name.
I have this boot, okay, and it's black, and I wore it in New York last April when we had 5 inches of rain in Central Park. Do you remember that April day? Oh my gosh, and we were like running all over the city, had tickets to New York City Ballet. What did I wear? My Ingalls Dover. My Ingalls Dover, they were a value of the day. I live in that shoe. It is my go-to shoe. It's my New York shoe that I wear all the time. It's probably what, in my humble opinion, my Lexi is in the summer.
Right.
My Dover is in the winter, and you have kept this from me. It's never been in shoe shopping with Jane before.
It's such an exciting shoe, and even Thea just said when she put it on, she was like, I'm done. I need this shoe. There's an incredible...
Thea never makes any money from working my show because she just buys so many shoes.
Well, this has an incredible bounce to it. It's a 2-inch lift, but it's almost like a scooped out wedge, so you get that height, but it's lots of stability. I think, you know, Mary Janes are so feminine. When I was just at our headquarters in the UK, it was really exciting because I saw old images of women from the 20s, from the jazz age, wearing their Mary Janes while dancing. I mean, it's really an exciting heritage. A Mary Jane is never gonna go out of style. We saw them in the 30s with Shirley Temple. I mean, we saw them in the 60s with Twiggy. Now celebrities are wearing them all over the red carpet. The beauty about this is it has kind of a menswear influence, almost like a wingtip that you see right at the cap of the toe. It's those subtle accents that just set this apart, and it makes it, I think, more wearable. It's not like your little girl Mary Jane. And then the strap at the instep, that's no buckle. It's a true slip-on, and it just has that little bit of gore. So again, easy on, easy off, but the design, the way that the two pieces just come together, it's creating visual interest, and it's something different than that just traditional strap over the foot.
And I mean, I'm lucky to, again, work at QVC, learn from Amy. I have a lot of great different boots I could wear, and you know, any Clarks you can grab out of your car. I've even worn like 3-inch heels from Clarks when we've gone up to the city and done a lot of walking. But this Dover bottom, I will tell you, is, or Ingalls bottom, I should say, is unbelievable. It does not feel like a heel, but you have that little bit of a lift. I think the one time I logged about 25,000 steps on my Fitbit in my Ingalls Dover, which is a boot. So now take that same beautiful Ingalls bottom that we love, turn it into a darling, darling, elegant lady like Mary Jane. You can take over 10, you know, I took over 25,000 steps in one day in my Ingalls Dover. I know you won't be fatigued at the end of the day in these. They are an awesome buy.
Well, you know, I went to Fashion Week this September was the last time I went, and I saw all my old friends from E, and they were all wearing these like crazy fashion forward shoes, and they looked incredible. I wore my Clarks Mary Janes, and they were the ones asking me, oh my God, where'd you get your shoes? I love your shoes. I wore them to all the shows, and I was so unbelievably comfortable. This is a look that a lot of flight attendants wear. We were just written up about in articles how we're one of the most popular shoes for flight attendants because they need to be on their feet all day. I just think for those of you who thought, I can't wear heels anymore, like my mom's like, I can't do it. She loves her Ingalls bottom. And again, it's this incredible bounce that it's this polyurethane outsole, so it's a little bit of a different rubber, and it's just so incredibly shock absorbing. And then this is a really fun way where you can see the color.
Love the pop of color. And then again, with all those beautiful rich burgundy tones on top, and then boom, popping it in the shoe. And then, like we said with our today's special value, which, oh, by the way, you can still buy, this is a great no tights, no stocking, barefoot shoe in the middle of the summertime with a cute little checked or polka dot or print sundress. You'd look darling. All right, 2,300 ordered today. Anybody who buys them after today is going to have to pay more. So if you're new to QVC, say, oh, you just said that about the today's special value. That's an item we bring in for one day only at one low price. And with 55,000 of our today's special values ordered, and they're a different concept than this. That's a sweet little slip-on flat. This is a beautiful 2-inch heel that I can personally tell you I've walked miles and miles and miles in my Ingalls bottom. I always say to Amy, what's the name of that boot I love so much? And she's like, the Ingalls Dover. This is the Ingalls Siene. And this is first time ever in shoe shopping with Jane, but there's also a last time story. It's the last day ever at this price. So we have a featured price that's only a limited time price of $66.24. That price will go up at the end of the day. So it's the last day we're going to be able to see these at under $70. Tomorrow, if you go to QVC.com, they'll be $72.75. And I don't know if they'll be easy pay. And easy pay means you get your size, and how wonderful that we have wide. This is a style that often only comes in medium width, but we have wide widths for you too. We will ship them out to you. You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, and then break them up on Easy Pay. Spend about $1 a day, half of them this month, and then half of them next month.
And the funny thing is, I actually just chose the black because it's like pitch dark back there, and I honestly couldn't see what I was grabbing. But no matter the color, these are all neutrals. Wear this gorgeous, almost like Merlot color with your grays, with your browns, with your animal exotic prints, or go for the gray. I just think either way, this is gonna be your new neutral, and these are both huge colors for fall 2015. A Mary Jane, not only is it adorable and feminine, but it's practical. I have a low arch, so for me, that extra security over the instep is really important, especially if I am gonna do a heel, because I know that my foot's gonna be in the proper alignment the entire day. The other part is, if you do have more of a, if your foot tends to swell, or maybe you're gonna wear these in the summer, this gore is gonna move with you. Not to mention, I love the little hardware accents. In the in the burgundy color, it's the only one with more like a brass, and the other two have a little bit more of a gunmetal accent.
Speaking of the other two, see that pretty gray shoe? By far the most limited. We've lost a lot of sizes. I won't read through it, but I love my red light, green light. I'm so glad it got fixed. That's that game we used to play in the backyard, like red light, green light. I know all the producers are so glad, because if Jane Treacy bugged them one more time. But I love it because this show really began because I was frustrated with shoe shopping. I would go to a mall and I would ask for shoes, and they would come out very sweetly and say, well, we didn't have that one, so I brought you this one. And I'm like,
done that to people.
And I'm like, I mean, sometimes maybe it's right, but you know, you're waiting. And then the other alternative was the big box, you know, discount designer store, and I'd say, that's a cute shoe, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, no sevens.
Right.
And I missed going to the local shoe store that doesn't exist anymore, where the gentleman knew my mom, knew what shoes, probably Buster Brown's, that she liked to put her kids in, and you would get fitted. And so that's really where shoe shopping with Jane began. And I love that you can see right on the screen that, okay, a size 11 medium in black, that yellow light means it's limited. So if you really want it, you probably should shop now. The black 6 wide is green. So if you want to think about it, that's okay. So green means we're good for now. Greens can turn to yellow at any moment, which means limited. A red light on your size means, I'm sorry, it has sold out, but you can place a wait list. The gray color, like 12 wide, that means we're so sold out and took so many waitlist orders, we can't even do that. So we apologize. But then look at the gray, 5, 5.5, 7, all medium widths, all sold out.
I mean, you know, when I see this shoe, I really do think of all the working moms out there who have to look confident when they're entering their office, and then have to switch right into mom mode when they get home, and have to take the baby out to the doctor's appointment or take your kids to rehearsal. I mean, this is that shoe for the woman on the go who still wants to look professional and still feel comfortable. We're all about style with comfort. This is also part of our bendables line. So this Mary Jane with a 2-inch lift is gonna feel like your favorite shoe the second you get it home. And I think that speaks volumes, because when we do have those heels where you're just like, I love them, they're so pretty, but I can't really go more than 30 minutes standing in them. We've all been there.
Right. I had to work a very long shift, but it was lovely on Christmas Eve. So all of the prep that I would normally have done in the 6.5, 7 hours that I was at work, I had to do Christmas Day. And I'm a do-ahead kind of girl, but you know, Kara was amazing and she helped me. She made a lot, I made a lot. I had Clark's pumps on because we dress up a lot for Mass Christmas Eve night, but Christmas Day we wear something like cute and festive, but a little bit more casual. But I wanted to wear with my trouser jean a heel. I had Clark's heels
Wow.
on all day long on Christmas, and
Amazing.
I stood a long time, and it was cute because I was wondering where are they, and I like found them under the table because I must have kicked them off when I sat down to eat, and I'm
that's
like,
so
where are my
funny.
shoes? Where are my shoes? So I can tell you, you will love these, but I don't want you to buy them tomorrow or the next day. I mean, you can if you want to, but they'll be a higher price, and there's no guarantee on Easy Pay because this beautiful shoe is the last day ever at this price. Are you presenting it again later today?
No.
So it's the final presentation that we're ever seeing this shoe at only $66.23. And I say only because this is a beautiful shoe with an amazing bottom. 3,000 have been ordered. And Amy laughs at me, but when I am reaching for that go-to boot, I don't even think about it as a
Right.
heel. My Ingalls Dover boot, which I don't even know if we sell at QVC.com anymore, it might be sold out.
I don't know
I
if
don't
it's
know.
still
I mean, it's
there.
years
Yeah.
old. That's another thing. It looks brand new. Like I've worn
Right.
them in the city. I've worn them on the subway. I've walked up and down the asphalt over and over and over again. The heel hasn't worn down. It doesn't look scratched up. It's the kind of a shoe, like, you know how many times you wear something and you get a little mark on it and it looks like,
right, it's draws too much attention.
This shoe, this bottom, by the way, I think I should bring mine in because it looks pretty much brand new to this day, and you know I wear them all the time.
Well, the funny thing is that was the first Today Special Value I ever did, the Ingalls Dover for QVC. So that's a really special shoe to me. What's so amazing about Clark's is that if you love a bottom like the Ingalls, like the Ashland, like the Eviana, you can go back and see your style and get it in a new updated upper. A lot of other brands don't do that.
Right.
So if you know something fits, if you know it looks good, then you get to wear it and experiment with it in a brand new silhouette. Again, a Mary Jane is never, ever, ever going to go out of style. And what's so incredible about this one is we gave it a fresh update. It has that double strap asymmetry. I love the placement of the strap too. Again, our engineers and our designers analyze every single shoe, making sure, what color hardware would look good with this? What color, where should we really add the burnishing? I mean, we really work to create the most perfect version of the shoe, and I think we really hit a home run with this one.
Well, last day ever at this price, and Easy Pay also going to have to go up at the end of the day if it even expires altogether. But you know, I was just thinking, if I mean that boot was a Today Special Value. Those of you that own it and love it like I do, I can't wear that in the middle of summer.
No.
I can't. I really have
No,
felt
that
that
wouldn't
the
be
Ingalls
comfortable.
bottom is just, you know, my fall winter shoe. Now, thanks to this beautiful Mary Jane with the Ingalls bottom, I could get the gray, I could get I love like a sweet little black shoe in the summertime with a slim skirt, and you could have bare
Perfect.
legs, and a lot of times for worship or for work, you have to cover your toes, or you just don't want to show off your toes. This is a year-round
Yes,
bottom.
it is. Oh, yeah. This was Dylan's first shoe fitting
At
at
the
Clark's.
Clark's.
That's my mom, and my niece Alexis is standing behind him, and he loved it. He was like, cool, this dude's awesome.
He is a friendly baby.
Yeah.
Kara can't wait to get her little hands on him. Oh my gosh. Is that, so this is our new series called My Winter Walk, and that definitely wins as the cutest winter walk shot ever. What size was he?
He's a 3G.
He's a 3G.
I don't know exactly
I don't know
it
what that
meant.
means either, but
Yeah.
he's a good-looking 3G. Oh my gosh, it's his first sweet little trip to get his shoes, little chubby feet measured. Okay, Amy will be back because even though we've already seen a last look of our today's special value, and it is available, but honestly limited and sold out in a lot of colors and sizes,